All right, we're going live now again. Slowly, but surely. I'm just loading up the map now. That's a horrible way to go. All right, so we're we're technically back up again. So now, Morgak, you were doing what again? You fired an arrow. Yeah. All right, so they're gonna try and make their way out of the trenches as a bonus action to get away from the spores. All right. So they are going to fall back out of the trenches behind them. That's what she wanted them to do? Okay, perfect. All right, so that'll be your turn, Hifsam. So the rounds last till the end of the fungal zombie's turn, essentially. It depends on how many objectives you guys complete in the time period that I have made, but I'm not going to let you know how long that's going to be because that would be metagaming. The zombies are not in the trenches yet. They are. A few of them dropped into the pit of spikes to kind of like just suicide charge. But aside from that, they're not in there yet.
And one more question: what is the approximate area of these zombies that are passing through? Like how many feet between most left and the most right?
Most left and most right. Okay.
Yeah, they're the how should I put it? The length of their unit.
We will go by what the game shows right now. So in between
Okay.
this, 25 feet, about 35, and then 20 and 25.
Okay, I want to use black tentacles to where they're passing through, right in front of the stakes, so they get slowed down. If I can cover the whole unit, this whole.
Most likely you'll be able to cover a whole unit.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, so you want to hit that one in the center?
Yeah, I want them to slow them down, and do damage when they try to pass through.
Okay. So did you want to cast it on top of them or in front of them?
In front of them.
Okay. So we will do that. I'll just make a box, and that will be your thing there.
Yeah,
Okay?
just there. Cool. Okay.
Double, isn't it? 20-foot square?
Yes.
Yeah.
So just a smidge bigger.
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
it's just all the way.
Oh, it's just all the way across. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do double that. There.
Should be like that one.
Beautiful.
So like that, essentially, is what we
Yeah.
need here. Okay.
Yep, just drag more gags over. Yep, that'll do. Perfect.
Done. Okay, so that's where that is. And the bonus action you've already used to tell them to get out of the trenches.
That
No,
was me.
Oh, that was you.
Morgan.
Okay, sorry. So what was your bonus
Okay.
action going to be?
Okay, I want to tell the spearmen, gunters, right?
Gunther's men, yeah.
Okay, I want to tell them to get outside here and to throw spears at them when they get, entangled in either, impaled on stakes or entangled in the tentacles. And, not to engage anybody, just do that.
Okay, so
Do
you
they
want
have
them to...
javelins that they can throw?
They have spears that they use
Yeah,
as a
because-
main weapon, and they have short swords as a secondary.
Yeah, no. The moment they lose their spears, they lose a fair bit of their functionality if they throw it.
Yeah, that is true. Well then, yeah, spear line, shield drum thing,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. If they get too close, but don't
A shield
engage.
wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
shield wall can do.
So you want
Phalanx
them...
would be better.
You want them to do a phalanx position then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, they can do that.
Hey,
they should do something like this.
buddy.
Okay, we'll say that they start getting
Sneak.
into a phalanx position as your bonus action then.
Cool. Okay.
And then they will exit out upon the next command that you give them.
Okay, and I'll tell everybody to retreat if anybody attacks more than these fungal zombies.
Okay, sounds good.
That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Owen, you're up.
Provided Lydia isn't back, I think I just heard her shout. She might be going over to do something for family.
Might be getting her foodsy woodsy. Alright, I can delay her turn. So
Well.
I can push her back, but I'll just give her a minute.
Pretty sure her
Um,
whole plan would have been send troops out so they would have done their thing, like as Rip Sam set up last turn. And then it would have been firebolt.
More firebolts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she.
Well, like I said, I'll delay her turn for just a minute, and we will do the fungal zombies next. And if we have to, we'll just keep delaying her turn until she has to take like 2. We can do it
Okay.
that way. So actually, I'm just going to go ahead and say that
There we go.
we skipped her turn for now, and then we will move on to the fungal zombies and keep going. All right. So she goes at the bottom. Perfect. All right. So fungal zombie turn. These guys have decided to continue to do damage to themselves as they go over the trenches. So more zombies die as they just keep pushing on through the traps. These ones try going over the palisades, also taking damage, and these ones take damage as well.
Just in case you need it.
These ones walk straight into the Hunger Hadar, and they'll take
It's tentacles.
the tentacles. Okay, and they'll take 3d6 bludgeoning as they enter.
Yeah, and they are restrained.
Okay, so they have to do a dex save.
Strength or dex. Against, let me see, DC.
Okay, they definitely don't make either of those, so they'll take the 12
Yeah, it
damage.
should have been 17. Yeah.
Alright, so they'll take the 12 damage from that as they're walking through. And these guys start barreling towards the front. They are quick for fat zombies. Alright, so that will be their turn. Oust, you're up.
Okay. How's that holy fire coming?
So is there a certain amount of rounds it would take typically to make the holy fire?
Let's see. I think we had it set at 3 before.
3? Okay.
Yeah. It's because it's not as preservable as standard holy water, but still useful. So faster production. But
Okay. I will say maybe one more round before it's ready then, in that case.
all right. Okay. And yeah, no, there's not really too much for me to do right now, since I'm prepping that. Yeah, no. Just bonus action. Tell these guys to move through the gate.
Okay.
To,
Didn't
stand.
they like already? Oh, okay.
They haven't moved
They
yet.
just moved into the phalanx. They just haven't moved through the gate yet.
Okay.
So set up that wall in front of the gate to stop people from getting through.
Okay, so they're going to set up a wall here.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So they've gone through the gate. Did you want the gate to stay open or closed?
Probably open.
Yeah, Open for now.
All right, so I'm just gonna make a adjustment of that. The gate is open currently, and they're through there, and they're protecting the center. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it. I'm prepping this right now.
Okay. And
Radiant.
Morgak.
Are there spores here, considering they jumped in and kamikaze?
Yes, there are spores coming in, and they're
I
like
am-
about right in front of the battle masters.
How high is the wall?
So the wall, the
Superhero-
palisades here, right? I would say that these are, let's say, 8 feet.
I'm talking about the wall I'm standing on.
Well, the wall you're standing on, that would be, let's say, 15, 20 feet, roughly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fly while being 20 feet over. Take one of the torches along with me and just toss it in.
Okay, cool.
Just light 'em up.
Roll for Dex.
I'm literally
He's
just above them.
being
though.
Oh,
dropping
you're
them.
you can hover,
I'm-
or you have to fly straight over.
What?
Are you like hovering? Can you hover with those?
Pretty much.
Boots?
Yeah,
I can't
it's
remember.
boots of flying. They just give me a fly speed.
Oh, okay. So you just hover over and toss it in. So we're gonna say that those clouds have dissipated completely in the trench. The only
you try to
clouds that you
scout,
currently have
meanwhile?
to worry about are these two here.
What did you say, Hipson?
Can you like scout while you're at it?
I guess I could.
You could use your bonus action to scout. Yeah.
Do my boys have any range?
They have throwing axes.
Ax 'em a question.
Okay. So as the bonus action, they will start throwing their throwing axes at the enemy, and the enemy starts taking more casualties. Oops. As that happens, more zombies die, more spore clouds get created. And the ones on the far right will do the same as well. And start axing them questions.
Now, I technically have 2 attacks, and I already dropped 1 torch. Can I light up another torch from my pack and just toss it in again?
If you have one, yeah, I'll allow that.
I believe I do.
Because you flew over, you tossed in a torch as an action, and then you use bonus action to do these, and then you can light another torch, but you'll have it at the ready. I'm not going to let you necessarily throw it in yet.
No, that's fair. I'm looking. Shoot, I don't have any torches. I'm going to begin flying back to get more torches.
All right.
It's 25. So I'm just 20 feet in the air, just flying back like I need more.
Okay, cool. All right, next up is Hipsam.
Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell the Driders to man the front walls. Oh, or spider the front walls. Regardless, they should climb the walls and, stand ready.
Okay, so do you want to split them in half and stand at the ready on either side? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
That's-
one half is going to go here, the other half is going to go to the other side.
Yeah, they're hanging on the wall, waiting for, in case I need them.
We'll say that they're
Okay.
upside down, but these ones won't make it the full way just because it's farther away. They're going to make it about here. But these guys are above, we're going to say. So I'm
Okay,
just
will they
gonna-
continue their next turn to there?
Yeah, we'll say that they will continue on your turn.
Okay,
Okay.
and
Wait.
now,
Riv, the cannons are supposed to be ready this turn.
yeah,
They are
I'm
also
thinking
ready
about
this turn, yeah. I'm going to tell you the cannons are not going to be able to hit these because they're too close, but they'd still be able to hit the big guys, the big bulbous ones.
okay. I'll use the normal action and tell them to shoot the, actually, maybe here, actually. They can hit both, if they aim well, they can hit maybe both the spores and the big guys.
So they can target a unit or a spot where you aim.
Oh, they're not like, go forward till it loses speed.
Yeah, it's not an area of effect like 10 by
I know.
10 square, sadly.
No.
Yeah, I thought they can recoil from the ground. Okay, and I'll shoot the Yeah, they will do crisscross. This unit shoot here on the big guys,
Okay.
and that unit here.
Okay, so you want the the 4 cannons to target the 2 here and the 2 here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will roll, take the average. Holy crap, that is a horrible shot.
Oh,
They all fire off range.
shit.
Yeah, none of them hit.
Well, damn. So I suppose that was my whole turn.
Okay, is Alwyn back yet? Alwyn.
Lydia,
Yes.
you're
All right.
back. Congratulations, you've got 2 turns to go through.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so what do you want to do for your first turn?
I think we asked this before, but are there spellcasters?
Yes, there are rune mages available for casting.
Cantrips?
Let me just pull that up here.
Could fall. Cantrip could fall. Might land.
All right, spells known. Oh, for crying out loud. They don't make this easy to do.
Of course they wouldn't make it easy to do.
All right, so you know what? I'm just going to use the standard mage that we have on as a monster manual just because it drives me nuts to have to do anything else. So that. Okay, so they have Cone of Cold, Counterspell, Fireball, Fly, Invisibility, Ice Storm, Magic Missile, Misty Step, and Shield.
They have firebolt?
Fireball.
Oh.
That can
No
probably work
cantrips.
too.
So we're going to say you got 4 of those guys.
So these guys just skipped the basics and jumped into advanced training.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's not like paladins know any cantrips. Normally.
That's true. But these are wizards, man.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, sure.
wizards.
Oh, wizards.
I mean, firebolt is basically like a wizard's go-to spell.
Listen, I didn't attain 6 years at the academy to learn firebolt.
Learn fireball.
Is it
Kind of
different?
brute.
Back in my day, you had to learn the basics. Basics are for nerds.
It's
Do
not
I
about
look like
You're
a
wizard.
nerd?
You are a nerd.
Curse these learned people and their nerdiness.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with like my naturally born gifted magic.
Yeah.
Enemy selling my soul for Eldritch Blast.
Wizards tend to be a little
Me with an
jealous of
axe.
that fact. All right, so what do you want to do, Owen?
She has 2 turns, right?
Yes. First turn. What do you want to do?
First turn. Go. Go. Go.
I put the boxes around those guys there because they have smoke clouds, right?
Going, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Hey, I'll be
Oh,
off in a
wait.
minute, so I hopefully I'll be back in my turn.
Okay.
Good luck.
Firebolting on the clouds to burn them out again.
Another twin spell.
Okay.
Another twin spell.
Go ahead and fire away when ready.
Oh, why did I think that? Oh, what the fuck?
That's a lot.
She just meant the 2. So
Yeah.
22 and 24.
Yep, that'll get rid of the spore clouds for sure. Those gone. Yep,
Lovely.
nice. All right. And
Wow. That max damage of the last one. Shame it
bonus
didn't hit the enemy.
action. Which would you like to command, anybody?
We haven't volleyed yet.
Yeah, you got 4 more volleys left.
Can we restock them?
No. Once they're out, they're
Oh.
out.
And they're just some guys with some sticks.
Pretty much.
Well, and we have those weird artificer devices in the back.
Yep.
Those were
Those are your heavy cav, essentially.
How many waves are there?
I'm going to be between 8 and 10 rounds. So you guys are in like round 4 right now.
So wave 4.
Yep, you're wave 4 right now.
Alright. I'm eating as well, so I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yes, I'd assume you're hungry if you're eating.
Shoot up.
Do you want him to shoot?
I don't want to waste any more arrows.
Okay.
Mm,
You don't have to
Okay.
use a bonus action now. You still have another turn you can do.
fuck it, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
A prayer to the fucking soul to see if he actually answers once.
Hmm.
Oh.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Nice.
No. He's pretty busy with his crumpets. Does he send a crumpet down to Arwen?
All of a sudden, you just get beamed in the head with a muffin.
This is quite literally a prayer to, like, boost up the soldiers.
Okay.
The soldiers get muffins.
So,
No!
you
Basically me
made
asking for,
this
like, a
heartfelt
bardic
prayer out to Soul, and as you do so, you notice in the rear the bonfire begins to grow into a very bright flame, and out steps Felvin.
What?
Yeah. It's like, and he kind of like looks up to you, Owen, and is like, yeah, so, your Uncle Soul there, your old grandpa fella, he's a little busy at the moment, so he sent me. Oh, I love war. It's amazing. Good stuff. What do you want?
She just blinks in awe. Mostly in surprise at... Oh, shit. There goes my earbud. But, at calling it out an actual god, like, holy fuck, they actually answered.
He's kind of throwing a tea party for the other friends of his, so he asked me to come. I owe him a favor, so you know that's what I'm here for.
Masquerade, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's getting tired of babysitting the kid. She need to get out of the house.
Well,
So what do you want? God, I got shit to do here. He looks up at his wrist and starts tapping like a mechanical device on his arm.
she kind of points at the undead army. Any help here would be great.
Oh, that little tool Dagon Vor keeps trying to ruin our day, huh? Hold on.
Yep.
And he kind of like glances behind him and he sees like these just mechanical devices just sitting there. And he kind of like gives him a once over. He's like, you know what? I could probably help you with this. By the way.
I'm back, sorry.
And he goes and reaches into one of the mechanical mechs, yanks out this red crystal, and crushes it in his hands. And he's like, you really don't want these in here. And he starts removing the red crystals from the mechanical devices. And as he's doing so, a couple of the people walk up to him and is like, we use those to powder them. What else are we going to be able to use? And Felvin just kind of like gives him a side eye.
Oh, Felwyn.
And he's like, you know what? You could probably use one of these. And he just takes out from his pocket this small cylindrical metallic object. And with it, he forms a hole in the rear of the mechanical mechs and shoves that cylinder in the spine of every single mech in the back. And he closes it up with his hands, melts it over, welds it shut. He's like, there you go. Those should last you probably about, what day is it? Tuesday. So, 1,200 years? Yeah, give or take. I call them a battery. They're rechargeable. You just plug them in. You're welcome! And he just leaps back into the bonfire and disappears.
How did you summon Felwyn?
I don't know.
That's cool.
I wasn't expecting him.
Expect the unexpected.
There you go.
Oh my god, I just realized this was like the time that we accidentally summoned your master. Your first one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got turned into a dragon. That was awesome.
Yeah, but the last time, yeah. I don't know why he did that, but I think I had different idea for the deity's backstory.
A little bit. Yeah, that kind of changed a little. Okay, so Awen, you've used your whole first turn, second turn. What do you want to do?
Well, still honestly be surprised. But is there more spores?
Not at the moment, no.
Alright. Ready in action for if there are more spores to fire spells at said spores.
Okay,
You still
problem.
have a bonus action to cause spores.
I'm knowing
yeah, you have a
Trying to-
bonus action you can use to command as well, but you can hold that too if you want.
She'll order the spiders to get to the spot.
Oh, there you go. That'll save time. So, boop. So they're hanging upside down right now.
They're hanging around.
They're hanging around. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be your turn. We're on to round 5. So, you guys start hearing a very, very familiar skittering sound coming from the cavern walls. And you look up, and it kind of looks like the walls are moving, but it's like little tiny black spots just keep skittering overhead of you. And some things starts landing on the walls. And the drow archers are drawing their daggers to try and fight off the spider skulls that are showing up and dropping down from the roof of the
Yay.
cavern. So now it looks like they're being occupied by that. As are the mages on the walls. They're casting spells to kill the ones that are still up on the cavern. They're casting fireballs and like shooting them with that. So they're currently all occupied trying to deal with that shit. While that is happening, the bulbous zombies begin to mutate a little. From what you can tell, they're growing longer legs, almost bending backwards in formation. This is a very unnatural look, but it looks like they are sort of like kangaroo legs from where you can sit. So they're like elongated and very, very long and muscly as they grow. So just a heads up on that one. And now it's the fungal zombie mob turn. These guys are going to go ahead and move and be caught in here. And they're going to take another 3d6 of damage.
They can't move because they're restrained if they failed last time.
Oh, they would roll another dex save. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Against
let's see.
17, remember.
17. Okay, well, they made the strength save on that. So they won't be restrained, but they'll still take the damage.
Yeah.
Roll 3d6. They will take... Oh, another 12. Okay, cool. So that'll be...
Also, if there are like 2 like rows of them, probably one of them would, still stand in the area when the front one gets in front.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Because they're probably arrayed in lines. It would take them several turns to get out of the area.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so that guy went. This guy, more spores hit. These legions of undead look significantly weakened from the damage that they've taken thus far. It looks like they have finally reached the first line of defense and have engaged with the dwarven battle masters on either side. This one, however, is still making its way, but the dwarven battle masters have started attacking this one as well. So the enemy has engaged there. The zombies in the rear leap across the trenches to here. And this does
Bonk.
it too. This one leaps directly in front of the Legion and explodes. So he's dead. But the phalanx that you have formed is now scattered.
Oh.
So ungroup that. Several dozen dead in that grouping. You've lost probably about half of them.
That's off a nice start.
And then this one leaps and blows up in the center. And now there's a big giant crater. Oops. In the middle.
Would that damage the rotting... Oh, the spore guys?
Yeah, it would, actually. Because that was a normal explosion. So just give me... Of course, this thing would decide to screw up completely when I was trying to plant this. But we're just going to say, for safety's sake, that all the zombies are dead here. But the Legion, the phalanx that you had set up, is severely damaged from that one attack. So right now, we're going to say that this is an open area. Can I draw? No, I can't. We're just going to say this is an open area here. So there's nothing there except just a big crater.
And my spell was dispelled
Yes.
then. Okay.
All right. So that's their turn. Okay, Oust, you're up. So right now, your bowmen and your mages are trying their best to destroy the skull spiders that are leaping down from above and the side of the walls. You can no longer use them this round for bonus action, but you can use the other ones.
Lovely. Well, I have that fire going, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send that over to here. I think it should be finished by now. You said one more round.
Yeah, you're good for the fire now.
Alright. How are we running that, damage-wise?
So that's going to be holy damage, I would presume.
Yes, radiant.
Radiant damage. And because you had to spend 2 turns doing it, let's see what that would do. Is there something that's called holy fire, I wonder?
I mean, Sacred Fire is a cantrip, but...
Sacred
Let
fire
me
is a
see.
little weak, I would think. There
See,
is
there-
something called holy fire. But it
Holy
does
fire
not
spell.
specify. the
Holy
damage.
fire, flaming sun.
Holy Flaming Fire? What?
Yep.
Oh, it's just a... Okay. Well, let's take a look at Sacred Flame and see what that does, and then maybe just augment that. So at higher levels, we're going to say that Holy Flame does 68.
Okay.
So-
And do they need to do a save, or...
No, I'm not going to have them do a save. Just roll the damage, and we'll see what happens.
Alright. I need to... slash R6 D8.
And you have to throw it as a dex. Yeah?
Uh,
Or no, it just
no, it's a
tosses it.
dex saving throw
Okay,
that
cool.
they have to make.
All right, I will get them to do that each.
8, 6, 4, 5, 5, 7. Nice.
All right, so
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay, well, one did not make that whatsoever, and the other one made that perfectly fine. So, one entire group bursts into a greenish yellow flame and just disintegrates on the spot. The other ones, for whatever reason, never even got touched. But you wiped out a whole, basically a whole platoon of these spore zombies. And as the holy flame destroys them and they explode, it also dissipates any spores that would have happened otherwise. So
Lovely.
everybody up front does take no damage so far.
That's a good deal.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So Morgak is up. I will say that you are heading back over here. You do have these fellas to contend with. And judging from what they did to that phalanx, you might want to prioritize.
That was the game plan.
Yeah.
How big was their explosive radius?
That red.
This square.
Oh, I didn't use my bonus action last turn, did I?
Nope.
No, you did
Oh,
not.
well. I mean, we still have the archers here, right?
Yes.
Archers are
well, the
preoccupied.
archers
Oh,
and the
well, they're
mages are
with the skulls.
preoccupied with the skulls that are dropping down from the ceiling. So you
I
have
assume the cannon people are also occupied.
the cannon
similarly.
people have reloaded. Right now, I'm going to say that you could use the cannons if you wanted to, but at the moment, the closest range would be these guys.
I mean, it's better to get those out of the way because if they get closer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of the cannon.
Okay.
So one shot.
All right. One shot at the center there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll. That blows those guys up to Kingdom Come.
Okay, good. Well,
We.
I find that as a good use of one of the shot.
All right. So there you go. And yeah, Morgak, your go.
1 second, sorry.
You go. Hugo.
I've been thinking, are they by any chance undead?
The
Sorry, my sister had to show me the pumpkin that got attacked by a squirrel last night.
Oh.
Very fun. Okay, so explosive radius. You said it was like 10 feet or something?
Let's see. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. So about like there.
From center point, though? It's like 15-foot radius?
About 20 actually. I would say.
20? Okay, well, I'm 20 feet up. So I fly another 5 feet, then I should be fine. So I am going to pull out my axes, fly up, and then just try to throw... Actually, let's have these guys pull back so that they're away from the explosive guy, because we don't want them getting hit.
They're currently engaged right now. They cannot fall back.
I was saying just
Wow.
moving leftwards, because this guy's dead.
Well, yeah. So they can move this way.
Yeah,
Kind of.
essentially just that, just moving
Okay.
along the line so that they're farther away.
All right. That works then.
Then I got 2 axes. I'm gonna pull out the one that cannot be broken.
it cannot.
It cannot. It better not break, I swear to God.
That one.
I'm gonna throw it at the one below me, and I should be out of range because I flew upwards, so that I still have range to hit him, but I'm out of the explosive radius.
Okay.
So, hand axe. There we go.
That'll definitely hit.
I take it he needs more damage to blow up, though.
Significantly more. You managed to like get him in the arm, but it barely looked like it scratched the surface.
I was really hoping this would be easier. Oh well. Next hand axe.
That'll hit.
Oof. Oh,
All right, another 6. Okay. He's still
God. Minimal
very
damage.
much alive. Yeah, it's very minimal damage.
Well, that's turn.
All right, that's your turn. So, Hifzam, you're up.
Are these boom boom guys undead?
Very much so.
Okay. Then, if I use to... Okay, that's good. Okay. So bonus action, I'm gonna tell the armored squad to get to the gates, and if possible to try and use the shield if they explode.
Okay, so problem with that, they're being blocked by the phalanx.
They can stand in front of them, right?
They would have a hard time getting through that. easily.
But isn't like phalanx really thinned out?
So I would allow you to use your bonus action to command the phalanx to move off to the side or retreat back into the gate. But the mechs aren't going to be able to make it through that gate unless the phalanx is out of the way.
Okay then, I'll tell phalanx to engage these guys here
Okay.
from range, you know, spears and all such. And I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on this one to try to push him on this one. So I want to position myself, you know, accordingly here, like.
Guys, I got a cookie.
Congratulations.
Yay.
I
Hold on.
got 2 cookies.
Nice.
I'm just going to do this. It's so annoying. moving this
So
grab around.
19 2 times and 17 and 14 damage. I think I hit them, right?
Alright, so you use Eldritch Blast against the bulbous ones?
Yeah. Against this one to fall on this one. So in case he explodes, he hits this one too.
So you're trying to angle the shots so this one gets pushed into the other.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
they should be surrounding the spore guy. Or, you know, at least line like this.
Okay, so you want them just like around him completely. Like that.
Well, like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll leave it like that then. Alright, so they surrounded that guy. And then you're aiming at this one, and I'm going to say, yep, both hit. So you do
17 plus 14.
17 plus 14. That does some significant damage to that guy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Willkommen.
He is not dead yet, but he is significantly injured for sure.
Lydia, finish him!
I'm sorry. Oh, that.
It's okay.
I meant sorry for the hiccuping.
Oh, okay. All right, so
It's
yeah,
fine.
Lydia, you're up.
Get some water.
I have some water. Also, water doesn't always help with hiccups.
That's unfortunate. For me, it usually does.
All right, Lydia, what do you want to do?
Okay, what are the conditions of the spore zombies and these fuckers?
So right now, all spore zombies are engaged with your backup army and your battle masters off to the side. Driders are still chilling on the wall, and the drow archers and mages are occupied with spider skulls dropping from the ceiling, so they're fighting those off. You cannot use those for your bonus action. So right now, the bonus actions are available for Battle Master, Drider, and the reserves that you are having engage right now. Oh, and also
Alright.
your robot buddies.
Well, they have gained some new abilities. I don't know what the fuck happened, but apparently I called down the god of smithing, not the god of music.
Hey, he's busy with the tea party, okay?
Mhm.
God, you're always asking things from him.
Can you chill? Also, by the way, Lydia, this one is pretty damaged, so in case, maybe we can do some more damage and he explodes and we solve the problem. Temporarily.
Maybe.
Aren't Driders immune to poisons?
I mean,
Huh?
maybe. Why are you about to use Poison Cloud? I don't think the walls are that short.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm referring to the
To the spore disease.
yeah.
I mean, it's a disease. I don't know if they're immune to diseases. Immune to poison does not convey immunity to disease in this. And even then, I don't think they're immune to poison.
Spider climb, sunlight sensitivity.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, decide quick.
Fuck it. Fireball.
Fireball?
Fireball? Where?
20 foot.
Yep.
So centered where?
I think this is the spot she's wanting.
As
Okay,
if I
so-
aim.
So like from here
Not that.
to here?
No. There? No. Nope. Doesn't work quite well. Oh well. Make your choice, Lydia.
I mean, technically I can twin it. and
No,
then
you
have
can't.
it-
You
Can't
can
twin
quicken
fireball.
spell it.
That's true.
You can quicken spell a second one, but you cannot twin spell it.
Because that would be crazy.
And I'm
Twin
drawing.
spell quicken. 4 fireball. Or 3.
I can, go.
Where do you
Yeah.
want it?
That's 15.
The one with the X is dead.
Fireball on that. That would be a good way to get rid of it.
All right, so you want to do it on the spore zombies then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so right there is fine?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna even bother having you roll to hit or anything. Those spore zombies are completely obliterated in fire and flame, and the spore cloud that would have been created is destroyed as well. But the explosion from such a force has knocked back the battle masters that you have just chilling over there right now. So the Driders are fine, but the battle masters do get knocked back from
Less
the force
so.
of the explosion. They do take damage, but none of them are significantly injured.
How bad is the damage?
Minimal. Like, no one has died, but they are slightly
A
injured.
few bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. Did you want to use your bonus action at all for anything?
Could we focus in on the battle masters on taking out this one?
Okay, so they will use a move action to make their way partially across. They're not going to make it all the way, though. They'll probably be able to make it here, but...
Oh, I was referring to these.
Oh, they're
These
already
ones.
engaged with that
Oh.
group. Yeah. Those guys
In
are
that
already fighting.
case, the Driders to aid in that battle.
Okay, so the Driders are going to drop down and begin their surrounding and attack as well.
For flanking abilities.
Yeah. So these guys are being flanked now. And just from that flank, I'm going to have them take damage automatically from that. Okay, so it looks like the majority of your left flank has been taken care of, with the exception of the exploding zombies. So now we're on to the zombie turn. You guys hear very large thumping sounds coming from the rear of the battlefield. And before you stand several monstrosities of great height, size, and strength, with multiple limbs and multiple armaments, with glowing large red crystals on their arms, their legs, and one very large one on the chest. These are large abominations looking to be made for only one purpose, and that is to barrel through any minimal resistance that may be left in the battle. These monstrosities are striking fear into the hearts of the battle masters as they enter the field, and it looks as though that they are thinking of probably routing at this point.
You bring disappointment to your clan.
They're a little nervous, not gonna lie. So they're gonna start making their way over here. These two are gonna focus on the gaping hole. This one's just gonna go ahead and plop itself over here.
Alright, I think it's time that we call in the ultra mega cavalry.
Ultra mega uber.
Yeah.
Alright. So, zombie turn. The remaining 2 zombies here. This one's gonna run and explode. The battle masters have taken significant casualties from that single explosion. This group is nearly decimated because of that. And a large chunk of the wall that they were near is also heavily damaged. Damaged enough that it ends up destroying the 2 cannons that are up top. So these guys are down.
I was right there.
And you were right there as well, Hiv Sam. So can you make me a dex save, please?
Do I have to?
Yep. The explosion was very large, and the walls are only about 20 feet high. So you're going to make a dex save just to try and protect yourself from any flying
Yeah,
debris.
but he does probably have cover, so...
Those cannons didn't have much cover.
Easily.
All right, so you are dexterous enough. We're going to say that you hop back.
I did a backflip.
Yeah, you're just like, eh.
Do a flip!
All right, so a handful of men are still alive from that. The next zombie leaps onto the palisades. Everyone make a dex save who is within 20 feet, please.
Do I do again?
So that would be Alwyn and Paladin.
Palestine oust?
Palestine? That's the filthy Palestine oust. No, Paladin oust.
Oh god.
All right, you guys just in time leap from the battlements before
Don't you have
this.
bonus thing?
I am going to use my reaction as Field Master to utterly reduce whatever damage I would take into nothing.
That's fine.
So,
Unfortunately, the Drow bowmen were not nearly as lucky, and that entire battlement area is just complete and utter rubble right now. So the walls effectively have been breached in this area. Completely.
Oh, great.
And
so we need
Morgak,
to-
you were fine because you were flying. You're just looking below and you see this like giant dust cloud start dissipating and it's covered in rubble. You cannot make out where Awen and Oust were. You think they were essentially vaporized in that blast.
Oh fuck.
you know, just brushing dust off shoulder.
Can I roll a perception with disadvantage to see if I see him?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll allow that.
Watch this nat one.
Oh! They're dead. Oh god, they're so dead. Oh god.
The dust
They
of
did
Faust
not
from
make
your
it.
shoulders.
They did not make it out of that, man. They're just paste right now. You just watch two of your friends just get
still
wiped
there?
out. It's your hand axe. You can't
no,
see
he's
anything.
entering a rage.
You can't see. You have multiple hand axes, man. You
I
see,
have 3. I threw 2.
you've got
One
one
of them
more.
was the invincible one.
Yeah, so you got one more hand axe left.
It's just me and you and Nur. We gotta finish the fight.
Oh god, does he think Ripsam's dead too?
He didn't see anything happen to Hivsam, but the dust is so thick that it would also obscure that. So as far as Morgak's concerned, Hivsam is most likely dead, and Oust and Awen are definitely dead. Just from that.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, the fungal zombie turns are going to attack the individuals here. So they take out maybe like just one of those. This one is struggling, obviously, but it's still going to make its slam attack.
Did I see
Damn. that
Faust
just
and
did good
Owen
damage.
survive?
So it managed to... Ooh, no, not the whole thing. Sorry, what?
Did I see them survive?
Understand.
Did you? No. Well, if you want to make a roll, you can.
What? Another natural one.
That depends if he does
Oh.
it with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, no. You think that they're probably dead. You think you may have seen them leap to safety, but you can't tell through all the like dust and rubble that have kicked up.
Bloody
So,
hell.
at the moment, yeah, you think this. Oh shit! Like you just lost 2 people, like in a flash. All right, Oust. That'd probably be a good time to be like, I'm fine.
Nah, he's got work to do. Shout back, heavy cavalry, move in,
All right, so
and then he's gonna
Paladin
start going.
Morgak is like, finally, God. And they just like to the front.
All right, and that'll be my turn since I don't have enough movement to do a whole lot.
Okay. So is that where you want them placed? Is like right at the front gate, holding the line there?
That'll do for now. Although maybe a little bit over to the, well, actually, a little bit over to the left.
Okay,
Be nice.
so I'll have like them spread out a bit because right now the gate's wide open and this area is completely compromised.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we'll do that.
This might be have.
All right, and that'll be your turn, I'm assuming.
Yes. That'll
Okay.
be it.
Owen, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to do a dash action to get onto
Okay,
the battlements
go ahead.
again, seeing as the other ones are completely destroyed. And with Rogue, yay, dash action is considered free.
Yeah, bonus action.
Ah, shit, but my bonus action. Oh well.
I mean, what were you gonna use it on?
I was going to have the Dryaders basically fill in for
I mean,
extra.
if they moved right now, I'm pretty sure they would get opportunity attacks to hell.
Yeah, because right now you've got like half the Drider cavalry engaged in the trenches with this one.
I was referring to this one.
Okay, so these 3 are hanging upside down on the cavern walls, just waiting orders.
Yeah, to help reinforce the left flank.
Oh yeah, so they'll land on the ground and they will hold position here then.
Okay.
Okay.
And from my location, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck those Eldritch Boars.
Please don't.
I would rather not. They don't have tentacles, do they?
They do.
It looks like they got tentacles.
Of course they
Them
do.
Eldritch boys got tennies.
It's always the Eldritch abominations with tentacles, man. Come on.
Why does it always have to be tentacles, though? Why can't it
Why
be
can't it just be like tree sticks or
or
something?
mouths?
Oh, they
Well,
got
they have
plenty
a
of
billion
mouths
mouths,
too. They're basically all mouths, eyes, and tentacles. That's all. That's really all they are.
You know, fun thing, folks. We're probably gonna fight Dagon and we're half of our resources away.
Yeah. Oh well.
More than half. I'm down to 1 hand axe. It's looking dire.
Don't you have the main axe?
If I
Oh,
was
yeah.
down spells, that would be
You're
the biggest
good.
problem.
See,
Um,
the good thing about paladins is that I'm utterly immune to diseases, so I can go ahead and charge into the fungus people and have no issue.
Alright, empowering the spell.
Doubly helps that my sword is fire.
It would.
No dust.
Lightning bolt.
And you're twinning
Which direction? Because,
Oh, right. People in the way.
you know, that will probably screw up most people.
it? That will make everything a bad day.
Yeah, no, there's...
There's no proper way. I
There's
was trying
no,
to...
yeah, you're not gonna be able to hit that thing without
Alright,
hitting your
in
other
that
guys
case,
first.
I would
Yep.
like that thing to make a dex save.
You doing another fireball?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, sacrifices need to be made. Sorry, Drow Archer.
Actually, from where
Okay,
you are-
it will-
not really, it's
It will make a
fine.
dex save then. All right, I'm gonna roll for that now. What does it have to beat?
The DC would be.
Never mind, it didn't make it. I can tell you that right now. This thing is huge, so it's like I'm not going to move fast at all.
And this is a heavily empowered. So. Bah.
32 fire, baby. All right, that'll definitely hurt that.
Third.
Oh, 32 plus 13.
So yeah,
45 damage. You hit this thing square in what you presume is its chest. You're pretty sure. As you do so, the red crystal in its chest actually cracks from that significant shot to the torso. So, yeah, you did some really good damage to this thing.
She then will holler at Oust. Aim for the chest.
I mean,
And
I'm not gonna be able to get over there.
Well, for
Mainly
they-
for all the other guys who are actually over. Or, the cannons.
yeah, aiming. Yeah, telling them to aim for the chest, and that's all I'll be able to do.
Okay.
Speaking of cannons,
I think we're out of order here, because I don't know why Morgek's up at the top of the turn order right now.
I think you might have just double-clicked past me. I don't know why Lydia just went. And then...
That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's
I was
turn
worried
order's a
too.
bit out of
I
order.
was like, what the hell happened? What's going on here?
Oh, I went on hold for one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
she
you
had
ready
to
in action.
wait for a while,
Yeah.
and I moved ahead, so we're on track now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now
I
we're
went
back
in
to
action.
we're back to
Things
Morgak
complicated.
then. Are we?
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to Morgak now.
See the lightning bolt?
Increased GAC. More GAC.
Gat.
Nickelodeon.
Next, did I see the lightning bolt that is associated with Lydia?
That was a fireball, and yes, you definitely saw that coming from the far palisades there.
I see that's
And-
Lydia, and that they're alive.
Yeah. So she's definitely alive. The dust has kind of settled a bit, and I'm gonna say that you do see Paladin Oust standing next to the mechs. Basically,
That's
he just
concern.
threw them a command.
No offense, Morgak doesn't really know Paladin costs all too well.
Yeah.
No, totally fine. I'm just a soldier.
It would have just depended on him. Just if he didn't see that, he would just straight up frenzy and charge the nearest thing. But now he'll think tactically.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna know. Cannons on the closest side of the gun.
Cannons on the closest side of which?
Which one? looks
These
like
ones are
it's
still
dead?
operational. The other ones are not.
I see. So cannons on the one Lydia just hit to just completely take it out of the fight.
All right. They both miss. They fire overhead.
Pretty useless.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna fly over here to see if I can find her, Sam.
I'm good.
Wanna lift?
Full orcs in their flying boots.
Her, Sam, wanna lift?
Sure.
Here we go again.
Picking him up.
Machine time.
Do you even lift, brah?
Dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. So
where do you want to go? We still have an action to burn.
I suppose we should attack these front lines and tell the others to retreat back into safety, because this is a bit too chaotic right now.
Go where he deems to go. So you go ahead and move yourself, and that's pretty much where I'm flying him to.
Okay. So probably we should fly here around. Just in range to be relatively close to these things.
Risky. I like it.
okay.
Alright.
And that's Morgek's turn. So now Hipsam, what do you want to do?
Okay. Specs, can I use
Fire
my...
everything.
I want
Trust
every
me,
gunfire at
don't
this
worry.
man. Okay, so can I use my Awaken Mind thing to tell absolutely everyone who's not engaged to group up in front of the Shattered Gates thing? Like everyone.
I will let you command one group, like I said before, as a bonus action.
But Smax, I have Psychic
One group.
thing. Please.
Okay,
Come on.
you can tell you can tell everybody that's fine, but only one group will be able to move at a time.
Be right back.
Okay, but
Because like if you start dogpiling everybody into like the gap there, you're gonna need to like stack properly. Because if you got like men intermingled with cavalry, there's gonna be like a slaughter if you get surrounded. Because they will have nowhere to move.
mm-hmm.
So
But the
you're
gates
gonna
are
need to be
open. Okay.
you're gonna need to be strategic with this. Who you want to move first?
Actually, I won't do that. I'll tell Spider Riders to go over the walls, climbing not vertically, but by the side of the walls and flank the big abomination thing and attack him when possible.
Okay, so they will do that. They will begin flanking maneuvers around here.
Okay, and for my action, I'm actually... How many spell slots do I have? Like 4. God, I have no idea. Okay, so that's 3. Okay, 3. 2 more left. I'm gonna use the Sickening Radiance on this one to weaken it. Can I like use it on both of these? The area.
What's the radius?
That's a good question. I'll cast it. It says 30 feet.
1. You
Eh.
target 1.
Okay, this one.
Okay. So
Probably it would
radius
be
would be about that,
here somewhere.
Yeah.
I think.
roughly. Okay. Alright, so it's already in there, and it will need to make a con save at the beginning of its turn. Cool. We'll do that. Alright. Anything else you want to do?
That's all.
Cool. Owen.
Hmm.
And they said, "Let there be." Okay.
Let there be okay. Okay. Just let there to be okay.
We're gonna say that the spider skulls are now done their thing. They managed to fend them off. So you have the mages and the archers available to use as bonus action.
Spider skull.
Good. She requests fireballs to be targeted at the crystal.
At the crystal. So do you command these two to fire directly at this one?
Yes.
Okay. And the other two over here?
And the other two will fire at that one.
Cool. Alright, so I will just cast it here. Oh, of course it would error, because why wouldn't it? I'm gonna have to do this. Hold on. I got a way around this. It's just stupid.
D8 per
It's
fireball.
the thing is, like, I can use the freaking menu up at the top that it creates, but if it errors, I have to literally open up their character sheet and do it manually through the character sheet. For whatever freaking reason, it doesn't like it the other way. I don't know why. And apparently it also deleted the freaking ability to do so. So I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way and look up fireball strength. Because I know what level casters they are, at least. Yeah, they're like 5th level casters. Alright, 3rd level evocation, they're just going to use... They've got 3 slots of that at 3rd level. Okay, cool. So, we're just going to cast it 3rd level then. 8d6 times 4. So I'll just do roll 16d6 twice. So for the first one, That's 60 damage. And that's going to be... I need a calculator. My brain. No worky. Minus 60. Cool.
Did you try
That
turning
one
it
is
off and on?
significantly damaged. No, you can't do that with the brain. I wish. And then you said you wanted to cast it on this one too, yeah?
That is.
So that is 64 damage to that one.
Young Ben. I
Cool.
said undead.
Alright, that really hurt both of them. This one is, like, almost dead.
This one?
Yeah. It's
Listen.
several of its limbs have been charred right off. The crystal in the center of its chest has cracked significantly. It's showing chips and yeah, it's becoming very slowed in its movement as well.
Chips, original or barbecue baked Lays?
Extra crispy.
And remember, Lydia, more than one shot of magic
I
missile.
know.
I don't know why they changed how that works in the.
That's not annoying at all.
Yeah.
It wasn't at all. By any means.
So
This
what
would have been a second
I'm going
level.
to say that you fire off those 3 magic missiles and both hit their target with supreme accuracy, obviously, because it's a magic missile. The center of the crystal just explodes out of its chest, and it falls to the ground dead.
What a waste of chips.
There you go.
Well, that last one would aim for that one then.
Yeah.
Oh, all 3
The
hit
last-
this one here, and it's dead. So all 3 of those magic missiles.
There
Killed
were
that
4. She cast it
What'd
second
you guys
level.
Oh, because
So she gets a lovely extra 3 damage.
okay, and that one just takes one in the arm. Just a little.
Congratulations, you have gotten its attention.
There you go. All right, fungal zombie time. The spores are starting to get to the militia. They're beginning to fall back because they're taking too much damage. So they are deciding to disengage and move to the rear.
I said fungus. There we-
The fungal spores are getting to them, as well as these ones are going to do their slime attack and see what they do for damage. Okay.
Use your slime attack.
Okay. So they managed to knock off a couple more, and the Driders are still engaged with this one. So they're going to hit back. This guy's also taken, let's say, another bit of damage here. This group is significantly weakened. This one is holding steady still. And then
How are the dryads? I meant dryads.
the Driders are fine right now. These ones, they're holding up. The ones that have flanked are awaiting their next move, their next command. And now these ones here, I'm going to have this one make a con save. This better freaking work, because I know for a fact I added it. Okay, good. Con save failed. So it's going to take the sickening damage, which is 4d10 radiant, please.
Yep.
I was hoping it has vulnerability to that.
Decent.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to double that because it's undead.
And
Hey.
they get exhaustion thing if applicable.
So it took 50.
Aye.
There you go. Radiant damage. Boom. Okay, this one's going to make its way over to the trench. This one's going to climb over the wall. This one's going to
Smax,
go...
he got 1 level of exhaustion, if that means anything. I don't think so.
Not
I don't think that
Really?
applies to undead.
no. They
Yeah.
don't get exhausted at all.
They don't stop. They never stop.
Yeah. Okay.
If the
Alright,
Spider Riders
Edward.
attack them.
Oh yeah, this guy would have been here then. Okay, so those guys are now over the wall, and the fungal zombies have made their attack, so that's good. Back to Oust. So Oust, you hear from the rear more. of these things. Like, significantly more of these things.
Holy schnitzel.
He's sending in everything right now.
Lovely.
Everything he can.
I'm gonna grab something to be in a minute.
So, at this point, the Perrin has come up to you, Oust, and he says he's found a way to possibly destroy Dagon's army enough to buy you time to keep things from getting worse. Because he's also seen like this entire like echelon of like armada of undead behemoths barreling towards you. He says he's found a pathway that leads to a cliffside on the left side of the battlefield. It will be able to be traversed by at least one of the group, specifically maybe someone who has the ability of stealth. He has retrieved a rune that Zasser and the mages were holding on as a contingency plan. This rune is fully charged, and in order to activate it, they can give a secret word to activate the rune to blow up a significant portion of cavern wall to bury a majority of Dagon's army.
Okay.
So he's saying that one of you guys should be able to take this rune, toss it at a cliffside, or toss it at the cavern walls, and just say the magic word, and it will explode and bury his army.
Go hand that off to Alwyn. Else.
Okay. So he nods at you, and then he rushes over to Alwyn. Now you can go ahead and do your turn.
All right. So, order this guy and that guy to do that. Order this one, that one. Do their attacks.
Okay. So Paladin Morgak commands his mechs to engage with the behemoths. Several mechs are basically taking their drills and drilling into the sides of this thing, with having minimal effect, as the other two mechs are putting up their shields to defend against the tendrils that are thwacking into them, trying to knock them off on their side. And a lot of its claws are trying to like rip and tear into the center of these mechs to get at the operator.
Lovely.
These mechs are having a difficult time trying to do any damage to it, but they aren't aiming at those crystals. They're just like trying to like dig at its flesh and cut off its limbs, essentially.
Oh well, Oust doesn't know about those crystals.
Nope, he does not.
So, I'm
Okay.
not gonna metagame.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. We've got 2 attacks. And let's roll to hit with a normal. Wolfen Blade, click. Not so lucky.
So the 20 hits.
Yep. Roll damage. That is 14 slashing, and I'm going to burn a first level spell slot on a smite for, I believe that is 3d8 since they're undead. Let me make sure on that real quick. And come on. 2d8, yes, 3d8. Slash R 3d8. And that 3d8 is radiant, so I'm assuming that'll do 28 damage in addition to that first 14, so
20 plus
42.
14. Okay.
So 14, 28 plus another 14 gets you to 40.
All right, we're gonna say that damage did some significant attacks to this behemoth. You've cut off several of its tendrils and limbs just from those couple swipes, so it's having a little trouble trying to like take on you and 2 mechs at the same time.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Morgak.
Hey Morgak, I have a crazy idea. I'll send you right now what I'm planning to do, so...
All
I'm gonna wait to hear what is being suggested.
Lovely.
Lovely weather we're having as we're fighting these demons and whatnot.
Yeah. By the way, is it cloudy here?
What do you think?
I don't think it'll do what you want it to do, honestly.
Because I expect it to do, something bad. So we can.
But you gotta say something to it.
Yeah, I'll toss it and then do it.
It's holding it while doing it.
Really?
If we don't, it's a mystery. I don't think it's good to bank on a mystery.
Well, yeah. Maybe we'll save that for later.
Backup plan. Backup plan.
That's why my dexterity saves are so high. I forgot. Nice.
Okay. Then your turn.
I was just gonna sit you down and charge a tentacle beast.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna set him down like here.
Okay.
That way you can skedaddle behind. And then I'm going to rage. And then I'm gonna rush him. Because it's been too long in this fight and I haven't raged yet.
Okay.
I'm going to recklessly cleave into him.
All right. Go ahead. That'll hit. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So are you just like going ham on this guy? You're just like "Rah!" from the sky.
Okay, for the bottom one, ignore the extra 11. I'm not sure why it rolled extra damage.
Okay.
That's supposed to be the brutal critical, which just adds another d12.
Okay.
So that'll be, let's see, 12 plus. No, wait. Ignore the top one.
Ignore the top one. Okay.
The top one on the right. It should just be 12 plus 13 and then plus 11.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Hiv Sam, you land on the side, and then you see Morgak just dive bomb this fucking monstrosity and start chopping off limbs left and right and center, and it's just like you see shit flying everywhere, and him just screaming, getting covered in like viscous purple blood. He's like, ah! He's tearing this thing to shreds.
Oh god, second attack.
Yeah, I think
That'll
the
hit.
driver. Yeah, he's
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
It's just a mere 16 damage.
Okay.
Is
Okay,
Fred
that is
them
my-
holding on for dear life at this point?
If Sam is like on the ground, he set him down before he
I
died.
set him down, just like, you stay, I go.
No following.
Okay, so that's 52
To follow.
damage. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this thing is distracted by the mech so much that it doesn't even pay attention to this green blur of death dive bombing it from above, and it's just like, what the fuck? And it's just trying to shield itself from all these attacks, but every time it tries to shield itself, a limb gets lost. It gets significantly damaged from this.
Beautiful.
It is so low on health right now.
Alright,
Okay,
that's my turn.
Hiv Sam, you're up. So
Okay.
you've got like a handful of guys here that are still standing around licking their wounds, but you got like this big monstrosity over here.
I stand in front here, I can't say hero. This is Chris Sam. Is this thing filled out with the bodies and stuff?
This has got just a bunch of spikes and maybe like a handful of those fungus zombie bodies, but that's it.
Okay, I'll order spiders to try to jump over that and ride on this thing while I distract. Actually, no. I'll first try to shoot the Eldritch Blast and shove it into the pit.
With the size of this creature, that is not going to happen, most likely.
Then just shooting and they charge it.
Shooting it will hurt it. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Hmm.
Ooh, 10 and 17.
So 17 will hit.
Yeah.
So
That's 10
damage. Okay.
And he's pushed by 10.
Oh, this thing I'm gonna say is too big to be even pushed by this. It's a big ass behemoth. You might be able to like give it a light poke, but I'm gonna say it's large enough and heavy enough to not even be pushed by this blast.
Not even 5 feet.
Nah, he's kind of big and bulky. All right, Owen. So,
Smix, I already did
sorry,
these
your
guys,
bonus
you know.
action. I forgot. Yeah. So you want them to surround this thing and start wailing on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charge by flanking him. Yeah.
Charge by flanking. All right. So we're gonna say that they do that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and have them deal their damage now to him. So this one's getting pretty weak now too. All right. Sorry, Owen. At the beginning of your turn, you notice Perrin run up the palisades and hand you this rock with a dwarvish symbol on it, and basically give you the whole spiel of we're gonna need you to flank the enemy on the left side up a cliffside and throw this at the just above the cavern walls and utter the word exploiante.
Caliente.
Caliente, burrito.
So Dwarven is now Spanish.
Yes,
I thought it was French.
Dwarven is
Hey,
no
hey,
Spanish.
there are many different dialects of Dwarvish, okay?
Fair.
Or you
It's
know,
like
you could
there's
just
Canadian French.
you just like do
There is bad
kablamo.
German.
Let's just say it's kablamo. let's go with that. So the special word is kablamo to trigger the rune to explode and blow up the cavern walls to bury Dagon's army. So Perrin basically says, like, if you don't accomplish this, we'll probably be overrun. So we're going to need you to do this kind of, like, as soon as possible.
Very well.
We're going to have a friend of ours to accompany you, and he, like, ushers over 80085.
Wait.
The stuttering robot friend.
Oh.
Just as backup. So
He will save the day.
Yeah. So he just kind of gives you like a half-hearted salute and is like, at your service.
Also,
Oh,
did
he's gonna
Morgak's
die.
onslaught reveal that one gem? Because it did take a lot of damage on his in particular.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that he was wailing indiscriminately. He wasn't really aiming at anything in particular, but he was just hacking at limbs. This thing is like significantly less limbs
This is
than it had
78% limbs.
before. Yeah, pretty much.
Before she goes,
It's a
she
torso
does
with
ask,
limbs.
hey, do you got a scroll of spider climb?
So Perrin, let's see if he does. He does not.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, on your turn, we're gonna say that you, do you want to take an action before you do this part? Like, go
Twin
Go.
visibility.
twin invisibility for both of you. Cool.
For the
Alright.
robot.
The robot.
The robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see my hands. I can't see my hands. Ah.
They're there.
Am I real? What is existence? I have zero summed.
This is called a stealth operation. Sometimes
I
that means...
divided by 0. Error. Error.
Just
Okay.
sparks out.
You just hear like a
Dude.
Windows shutdown song. Ding ding ding.
Alright.
Go on,
This is a
Lydia.
stealth mission. It's okay to not have to see your hands.
He's like, okay, but how do I know where to walk if I cannot
Alright.
see my feet?
She kind of just says to Perrin, so you gave me a robot that can't stealth? But
He's the only one that's not occupied doing something right now. I'm sorry. I have to go. And he runs away.
okay.
All right. So you you said you wanted to twin stealth and then you're going to head off in the cliffside. Cool. So I'm going to. Haha! I split the party and I tricked you.
What?
Nothing.
Congratulations, Alwyn is by herself again.
So
Again?
you
Is
make
that evil, Owen? Oh god.
I'm
you
referring
make
to
your
the one
way
time
to
time
the
portal,
cliffside of where you need to be, and you hear someone just kind of like walk up from the shadows and pull back their hood, and you see before you basically yourself, but significantly more of a pale gray, and scars running down the side of her cheek, and black hair shaved off to one side.
Well, shame you don't have lightning.
And they're wearing a pair of goggles that look very, very familiar.
God damn it.
Because you actually had a pair of these at one point and never really used them. And she just kind of stares forward and she's like, "Hello, darling. Long
Okay.
time. We have never met, but I do believe we're most acquainted with your friends. The both of us. And look, you brought a friend. Hello, dear." And her hand, she removes the glove from her hand, and you see this metallic arm sparkling with electrical blue energy. It's like, time to play.
Love of the nine hells!
Well, have fun with that.
Okay, and now we're going to go back to the party, briefly. And we'll come
Good luck.
back to Alwyn when it's her turn again. Alright, zombie turn! Yay!
Well, great.
So the first one over here immediately starts to just tear to pieces an entire group of driders with its tendrils and its sharp metallic or sharp bony arms, just slicing them into pieces. This one engages one of the robot mechs and significantly damages it. The rider leaps out just in time before the mech gets destroyed. So the pilot's still alive at least. This one, let's see what this one does. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, it attacks Oust.
All right.
So
Make those
multi-attack.
attack roll.
Let's see, what do we got here for multi-attack? One bite, one claw, one tentacle. Oh, lucky you. So first the bite. 25.
Yeah, that's going to hit. Let me.
Okay.
my
So
actual
I'm going to
close.
just like do all the attacks first, and then I'll add up the damage as we go. One
Yep, that's
claw. 21 hit.
I am going to cast Shield, so no, it does not.
Can you cast shield as a reaction?
Yes, it is a reaction-based spell for a +5 to AC.
Coolio. And the other one misses. So you only take 29 piercing damage.
Ow, but all right.
Okay, and then these zombies are gonna go ahead and assist their friends over here. We're gonna roll to hit and see how much damage they do. Okay, we're gonna say that it manages to eliminate with his friend a Drider group. So now those guys are engaged over here. Done, done, done. Move. 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 Yeah. Cool. Alright, that's their turn. Oust.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Cat is getting up. There we go.
I'll be right back myself.
Okay.
I am going to use bonus action shove with Fieldmaster feet to try and make this guy go prone.
Oh, the behemoth.
Yes,
Okay.
I will shove him. So he will either have to make an athletics or a acrobatics check against my own athletics check.
Okay.
Let's see. It's got to beat a 24.
Let's see if it does. Nope.
Does not.
Nope.
Alright, so it's knocked prone. That means that this guy, if he attacks him, gets advantage. This guy, if he attacks him, gets advantage. And if I attack him, I have advantage, because we're all within 5 feet of him.
Nice.
We'll all have a Merry Christmas.
Indeed. So, I am just going to do 2 attacks. 27 out of 26.
Those will
Yeah.
definitely both hit.
Do the damage. And I'll burn 1 more first level on it. So that is another 3d8 for 7 doubled into 14. So 25 plus 14 gets you 39 damage.
39 damage. Okay. So this bugger is kind of buggered a little bit. He's taken some significant hits from that. You've managed to cut into the crystal into its center chest, and as you hit it, you hear a crack sound, and then the monster reel back in pain.
Narrowed eyes shout
Oh my
out.
god, those are magic cards! Sorry.
Okay.
That was in character too. Oh my god, magic cards!
Oh!
It turns out we've just been fighting cards this entire time.
Where's my
Where-
blue eyes white dragon?
Eldrazi! Those are Eldrazi! They have to be!
But anyway, shout out, aim at the crystals in their chest. Over to Morgak over here.
There you go. So Morgak, yeah, you hear us yell out that you need to aim at the crystals in their chests.
I'm halfway tempted to just yell out, "Don't tell me what to do," but Morgak will abide.
Okay.
But that doesn't make the fleshy separating noises that I love.
It makes the crack noise, not the noise.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the crack noise could be the bones breaking.
No, it's not the same. You don't understand.
Tempted.
You're right. I don't
Insane.
understand. Why don't you show me?
Alright, observe.
Okay. So, Alice, do you want to use a bonus action?
I used my bonus action to shove it onto the ground. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, that works too. Cool.
Yep.
All right, Morgak, buddy.
The additional
Hey.
bonus of that is that it has to stand up to lose disadvantage on melee attack rolls, and that would use up its action.
That's just half of its movement.
Or half its movement, but still.
Eh,
I
yeah. So
remember
this
a
guy's
different
kind of
version
like
that gave you an
buggered a
opportunity
little.
attack. I don't think
I
that's
think you're thinking Pathfinder.
yeah, that's Pathfinder.
not a thing anymore.
We don't do
He's
that here.
played too many different versions.
Yeah.
Yep. Just all kind of compiles in the end.
That's
Sure.
why I got so confused getting out of Pathfinder because I was so used to using their terminology.
Yeah.
But now I just use D&D for the fifth.
What do you
edition.
mean CMB isn't a thing anymore?
Yeah, that just confused the shit out of me. All the little things you had to like keep track of.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
All right, so
done with that.
Morgak.
I am going to recklessly attack at the gem in his chest. Or wherever its gem is. Recklessly.
Okay, so it's in the center of his chest. So we're gonna
That's
say
easy
you,
enough.
you attack that directly.
Ah!
No, yeah, that'll hit.
13. Let's go for 2.
Eh,
Another 13.
All right, 26 damage.
aimed at the
Bonus action. Yell at alternate version me. Punch it in the chest.
So, Morgak, as you like take your Great Noir axe, that one is the one that's like sentient, correct?
That is
Oh.
the sentient tentacle.
That's
That
the
is the
sentient
one that
tentacle.
ate
Cool.
the crystals.
So, as you hit it with this axe, you notice that the crystal shatters and red mist forms and gets sucked into your axe as it forms and gets sucked in. And when this happens, you think you hear for a split second several distant whispery screams as it gets sucked into your axe. And when the red mist disappears into the axe, your axe tendrils just kind of like click clack and like happiness. He's like, oh my god, so good.
That's good.
Frost.
I thought I was going to be mad that it wasn't blood.
False blood. False blood.
So yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened to you.
Let's do it again.
All right. And
So-
bonus action, did you want to do anything? Because this, yeah,
Shouted
this
at
one is
people
like
to punch things in the chest.
very dead.
I was going to say I was originally going to say Paladin Morgak punched the one in the chest if I didn't kill it, but
Okay.
I guess I'll just
we'll
command
say
the
that he's in
Driders.
like this one here. So I'm gonna say, yeah, he's gonna take a good thwack at this thing in the chest.
With advantage.
And I'm just gonna say that he drills straight into its chest, and it also just like dead.
Thumbs up from Saraus.
Takes his drill and just goes right through its
Nod
center.
of approval.
All right.
If only our rogue told us about that little feature.
Yeah. Oh well.
I told the army. Aim for the chest.
Yeah, sure. Incredibly vague thing.
I thought you were dead.
All right, Hip Sam, you're in between a Drider and
A hard place.
giant abomination. What do you want to do today?
Today, I want to big psychic scream command. Spellcasters fire at will at those big things.
So the
And I'm
ones
gonna
in the
wait
rear.
to see what
Yeah?
happens.
Fire?
Oh, yeah.
Fire!
Fire! Fire! Zassu's just like, fire! Yes, yes, fire! Fire! Yes, that thing over there! Okay.
God damn it, Zasser. Why didn't you let out your creatures to do war?
For real, a Hydralisk would be nice here.
So they're gonna cast their fireball again. And they're gonna cast it at the highest possible level, which is level 5. So level 5, 4 level 5 fireballs.
So,
So that's going to be
11d6?
no, it'll be 10d6. So
68 or 8d6 for fireball. One
it's
second.
8d6 for level 3 fireball, and
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
so
increase
it's 10.
this-
Yeah, you're right.
So roll 10d6, but instead I'm going to make it at 40d6. Cuz
Whoa.
did you want okay.
I think he's just dust in that case.
How do you want them to just target a single target or like multiple?
I
said
mean, the
at
most
will.
ideal thing would be for them to just target right here, because that would get 2.
Okay.
Technically 3.
So
Yeah.
If you count this guy's dead, Liddy.
Wait, I was referring to this guy.
okay. So
If
they'll
we're going
target
technical, it would also hit this.
Yeah.
they
Not
can
quite
target here and they'll hit 3. They'll hit 3 in like
Do
the
it.
triangle. So that's 126 fire damage. So
Actually, it would hit 4. Look at that. Neat.
it's going
But
to have to
these
be
guys are
divided
resistant.
amongst them. So I'm going to say that one's dead for sure. And then this one's going to be just significantly injured off to the side. And this one takes minimal
I mean,
amount
aren't
of
these two
damage.
resistant, so...
Yeah, they're resistant to fire, so they're not going to take much of anything.
Weird ass.
But yeah, you
Just-
managed to command them to destroy at least one abomination.
Do I hear a nuclear explosion on
You
the
just
right?
hear, you just hear like in the dentist on the right hand side. You just look and you see this mushroom cloud of fire, and this this monstrous just like just explosion.
Beautiful.
All right. So you commanded them as your bonus action. Did you want to move or attack anything? Because there's
Yeah, I'm gonna
one right in
move
front of you.
here. Eldritch Blast, run back.
That's fair.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that'll take
I think both those hit.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna say that takes a significant chunk off. That's done. Zombie's turn. Claw,
luck.
claw, shank, shank, claw, claw, dead. This guy's gonna move his way up.
Hey, I'll be right back.
down in the trench. Okay.
Oh, but it was about to be your turn.
It was?
I assume.
Wait, she disappeared because I accidentally deleted her. But I'm doing
Yeah,
the
no.
fungal zombies, and then it's her turn
Okay, we're
next.
doing that separately.
Yeah, we
Alright.
can do that separate.
Yeah. I'll be back.
That's fine. Okay. Climb over wall. I'm gonna say those guys are dead, but I'm gonna remove corpses too because it's just less cluttered that way.
Yep.
We're gonna say that took some significant damage too, but your right flank is collapsing. Because now they have like an abomination, a group of zombies, but they got 2 driders and a small legion of men left here. So there's that. What else? I think that's about it. Oh yeah, these guys gotta move up. All right. Sir Oust, it's your turn.
Oh, look at this lovely guy. Let's try for that shove again, shall we?
Okay.
Athletics? Normal, not advantage. 18.
Let's see if that makes that. Come on. Click the button. Okay, I did that twice accidentally. Yeah, it made that save this time.
I was kind of expecting it to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, I will roll to smack it.
Okay.
Twice. 16-23.
Second hits.
Alright. 16 damage. Aimed at the crystal, of course.
Of course. So it's going to take actually double that. So 16...
32.
32. So yeah, you smack the crystal hard enough that it actually shatters and kills this abomination.
Oh! Well, that worked out!
That's a weak point!
Nice!
Yep.
Alright, move on over to Morgak. I suppose I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
Okay.
And prep for this one coming over.
Did you use a bonus action? I can't remember.
Oh, man.
I did try and shove it.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
Mm.
Alright, that's it. So I'm gonna go to Alwyn now.
Alright.
Alwyn, I'm gonna get you to do 2 turns just because you're separate from the rest of the group. So we're gonna have you go ahead and just go first, and then she'll go and take her turn.
I'm not seeing that, right?
Why is there a Christmas sleigh?
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
about
say,
to
what-
say.
Why does this look like the ending scene from How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Is she threatening all of Whoville?
Yep, pretty much.
She must be stopped.
Alright, what do we got?
Hilarious. Alright, so Alwyn, you're up.
I may regret actually designing the description for that arm.
You think?
We'll see how he interpreted its powers.
Don't give him ideas.
Oh no, he already has ideas.
Oh yeah, no, the
I
answer
know,
is
but
yeah.
don't add more.
Am I close to the destination that I need to be?
Yeah, this is basically where you would need to be, except like she's standing right where you should be to toss it. So right now, it looks like you're going to have to engage her in combat or distract her enough to be able to just toss the rune.
Well. Huh. Seeing as I am spotted.
Yeah, she can kind of see you now.
Maybe I should have just polymorphed into a spider.
I mean, I wonder if that would work. You have to look at it.
This
I don't know.
spell transforms a creature that you can see in range into a new form. Unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw, blah 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 blah.
You're gonna try and polymorph your evil version of yourself?
No. I would have probably...
No, Lydia. The mental ability scores are replaced. You wouldn't want that.
Alright. Well, kinda seems that her arm might be the arcane focused. So, magic missiling the arm.
The arm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you magic missile her arm. And you do...
I'm just saying, if she's a sorcerer, she probably has shield.
If it's based off of my character, she don't got shield.
So, okay, you fire off the magic missile. As you do so, she holds up her arcane focus arm, and it deflects every magic missile you fire at her.
Oh, without even a spell.
Without even a spell.
Well, I'm sorry, Lydia.
I hate you.
I hate me too right now.
Fuck you, engineer.
Then it's mutual.
There is literally only one thing that can deflect magic missile, and she's got it.
She has a talisman of...
Yeah.
She has the hand of not today.
she's got the spell catch these
talk
hands.
To the hand.
A hand of denial.
Hand of denial, yeah.
No, that's the rib.
Talk
Alright,
to the hand, instantly silence his enemy.
Yeah.
With the spell being activated, the invisibility would
Dissipate.
fade. Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because it looks like she can see through that anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, he can now see his hands and feet.
So 80085 is just like that
There
lady.
are two of you. What
There.
is life?
Baby, don't hurt me. No, wrong song. So you
But
see,
he can play binary sound.
you see the drone switch out his arm into a spear, and his other hand turns into a small shield, and he gets ready to rush her. And he charges at her. And she sidesteps, and he stumbles into the carriage. A little embarrassing. And then she moves back. And she decides to use... Let's see. What does she want to use today? Alright. She holds out her hand, her metallic hand, and a ball of blue energy starts to form in the center, and she fires it off towards you. It's lightning bolt, everybody!
Oh, that's a dex save. She can
Everyone's
make it fine.
favorite.
And she's gonna
Don't
cast
say
that.
You'll jinx it.
And she's gonna cast that at level 4.
Oh, okay. Well. Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. 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 Okay.
Oh, how high would that need to be at the end? Oh yeah, you definitely
Hi.
saved against that.
Yeah, I was about to say, if she didn't make that,
You definitely made that. All right, so you managed to also dodge gingerly out of the way as the blue lightning just shoots past your face.
Well.
And she just kind of smirks at you and was like, I may have underestimated myself. All right.
Well, it also helps that I have both limbs.
Oh, not for long. And she just kind of like crunches her metallic arm a little bit. You can hear the metal kind of like squeaking a little.
Hello, you an assassin? That's counterproductive. That's fucking loud as shit.
to be fair, was kind of buried in the ground. I don't even know if she's had time to clean it.
Out of character.
Yes.
Okay. Owen, one more turn, and then we'll go back to the siege.
Oh! I got my knife back.
Oh, you did you? Did Morgak actually give that back?
He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
how kind.
The
Just
time
keep in
has
mind,
come.
it-
Use it
it's a
wisely. I
bonus
swear,
action.
if you
I was
throw it and
gonna
say
say-
Morgak gave this to me, and it goes to Morgak. I swear to God.
Do you remember? Okay, so do you remember the command word that you have to say for it to actually fire out of your hand?
It's supposed to be the person that you're aiming at, right?
No, but there's a command word.
Mhm.
Shit.
Oh well.
No!
Okay. I'll tell you just because I'm assuming your character would know. So in order to throw it at someone, the command word is yeet.
Ah!
And then in order to retrieve it, the command word is yoink.
Oh my god.
So this bitch is sharp. Yeet.
This bitch is sharp. Yeet!
Confused fucking expression.
Unable to process the word yeet.
How did we add this to your thing? I think it was like we would just use like a regular dagger thing. So you
Yeah, and
click
then
on
we were just joking around on like the command word.
yeah, I think
And,
that's what.
and then that's how it came to yeet and yoink.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll dagger damage.
I can't.
You can't?
Roll 20's being a bitch.
Okay, you want me to roll for you? Because I can.
No,
Oh, because
Yeah.
my rolls are awful? Is that it?
no.
Judge me.
Grumble mumble.
Your rules are bad and you're bad.
No, that's not true.
I mean, for you, it kind of is, Liddy.
Okay.
Judge
Just
not,
start
lest ye
game.
be judged.
You don't have the moves.
Start game.
Is it working for you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss.
The dagger would have been an auto hit since it's that magic dagger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so auto hit for 6 damage. So she takes it in the shoulder.
This was actually going to be aimed at the cloak.
Cloak.
Well, why?
You're gonna
Hinder
you're gonna
movement.
you're gonna cut her cloak up?
No! To like pin her to the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna pin her to the ground at all.
Oh shit.
No.
Never mind then.
Not at all.
And then
You know.
So yeah, she'll take the 6 damage. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna go back to siege now.
Didn't you say 2
Yeah.
turns?
Oh, right. So I gotta do the other lady. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
All right. So her turn. She casts at such a high level too.
Just out of curiosity, what level did you put her at?
I'm not gonna tell you.
These words do not bring joy.
15, I'd say.
Okay. So she decides.
I'm assuming higher than us.
So she is going to use her turn, and she's going to push a button on the side of her mechanical arm. You see this red liquid kind of like flow down the mechanical arm into the veins of her shoulders, and it starts showing these like reddish green veins all over her body, and her entire physical body looks like it's blurring almost. And that is going to be her turn for now. So right now it kind of looks like she's a bit of a blur. It's hard to make out her
Oops.
face. Okay, to the siege, we have Oust. I believe you already took your turn, so we had to go to Morgak, right?
I
Believe so.
think.
Yeah, because we
Yes,
did.
I moved over here. So yes, it's
Back.
more.
Okay, so Morgak.
You smack.
I smack.
Morgak, smack.
This man was so kind to come closer, right into the loving embrace of my axe. I'm going to recklessly aim for the gem in its chest. And here we go. Oof.
16. No
I see
dice.
that.
So 16 will hit.
Oh. Hey.
So 15 damage.
And
15
probably
damage.
doubled because gem.
Yep, that works.
So 30 and the second hit.
16. And that'll be 17 damage.
17 damage, double that.
4. Nice. So total of 64 damage.
Yeah, this guy's looking pretty cracked up.
I'm gonna command this guy here to smack him. Aim for the chest.
All right, so he takes his drill and drills right through the chest, killing the creature. Done.
That was easy.
Yeah, just don't get hit by them. It hurts. Kill them fast.
Am I the only one that thought of the like button that's like click click? That was easy from like Staple or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no,
Yep.
that's pretty much
it
what
was
I was
all you.
thinking.
Okay.
Okay, so that's taken care of. Give Sam.
Ripsam. You gonna step out and shoot and then step back again?
I suppose. But these guys are around still, yet? Right?
Yes, they are.
They're just kind of sitting there, waiting to move in.
Hello,
Nice.
lads.
Nice place you got here.
I like do the tentacles and have them both covered.
Oh, do
20
your...
feet doesn't seem so, right? Does it?
No, you'd have to target just the one.
Nah. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna get closer near to Morgak and they'll replace them.
4x4, I believe it was.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, so like that.
I'm just looking.
So yeah.
It
you
says 20
would-
feet. Yeah, I don't think I can do them, right?
You can't do both. You can choose one.
One Eldritch Blast to the left, other to the right.
Okay, that works.
Nice job, Morgak. Then I shoot.
Oh, my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yeah, mine
I
too.
just got that too.
Yep.
Disappointed.
Don't worry. Anything you do right now will attempt to sin when you go back online.
Fantastic.
It is
Yippee-doo-dah.
fantastic.
Okay. Well, we're just going to assume that you went ahead and did some damage to these guys, so we're going to take that.
I'm gonna refresh real quick to see.
I rolled.
Yeah. Let me.
Uh,
Let me refresh too.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm still. I tried to
the
refresh
site-
and
Oh.
it says
dear.
loading with a 0.
Mine's starting to go.
Mine's
11, 10.
Yeah, the countdown ends and nothing then.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes. Loading 0.
Yeah. Well played, roll 20.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties 11.
Just roll 20 down.
Yeah, connection to the server interrupted.
Yeah.
Boo.
Same for everyone across the board.
You know what would be a good thing to do in that case is as we're waiting for roll 20, let's take a quick 15-minute break, say. Let's reconvene at around, actually let's do like 6:30. So let's get back together at 12 minutes. Hopefully the problem will have solved itself, and
Okay.
we will resume from there. So quick break.
All right.
Alrighty.
Probably eat some food. We'll be back.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to do too. All right.
Ugh, roll 20, why?
All right, so I am testing another browser to see if it
What?
will work.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm testing another browser to see if it will load up Roll20, just because I'm having some problems in Chrome downloading it.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Mm.
I think Roll20 is legit like crashed, like it's down completely.
I'm trying now.
Maybe I will try first. This only has happened maybe once on my end.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Little bloop there.
Yep, still dead.
Boop, 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 and then whoop. So, 25 reports as of 6:14 p.m. It crashed. All right. So in that case, um, I don't think if it's really worth waiting around for this to start loading again.
Yeah, I think they need like a day to fix it.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna call the fight here for now. We managed to get a good like 3 hours in almost, so I think that's a pretty standard session anyway.
Oh, we about to stop things?
Yeah, unfortunately, I looked on the website, and they have 25 reports so far of Roll20 being like basically just it's crashed, the whole website. So we probably won't be able to continue for tonight, but we can schedule for next weekend because we have enough going on that we can just like reschedule for next weekend if you guys are
Next
available.
weekend I will be
All right.
away.
You'll be away? Okay. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm just gonna stop the stream now for now.